So this could very well possibly be the greatest motorcycle trailer ever, and it's got some features in it that you did not expect. Let's go check it out. Now before we get to the inside, I've bought 4 or 5 or 6 different trailers, and I'm kind of realizing that it makes a little more sense to spend a little more extra money to buy something nicer. And one of the reasons why I like this one, it's all aluminum. Nothing on this thing can rust. The last trailer I got, within a year, this was all beat up, it was all rusted, the paint came off it and it was looking really awful, and I was like, it's a brand new trailer. In my mind it was a brand new trailer, and it already looked rough. That's why I'm excited about this. Now before we get into the inside, let me show you some cool stuff on the outside. One, the power jack. No more cranking and hitting your knuckles on the trailer, hitting your knuckles on the tailgate. Just press the button, it goes up. It's awesome. It's one of the coolest features you could ever get. And it's got its own battery inside, but it's also, it gets charged up from the vehicle inside here. It's got dual axles. I like dual axles. Let's pop this thing open. Also, all these things, it's all aluminum. It's so common on a trailer. If this is steel, it's rusted in a couple months. For this trailer, I went with the taller one. I'm taller, I'm sick of hitting my head, but also when I bring my side-by-side inside the trailer, if I want to use it for my side-by-side, I got plenty of clearance. Flip this over here. So we've all been in situations where you're working on the trailer and it's dark. Maybe you've got a little tiny itty-bitty light. Well, I got a little better than that one. I got really nice lights. I got some nice looking LEDs. It's also very, very bright in here because it's not wood. Actually, the only piece of this trailer that is wood is what's underneath the floor, and it's covered on the bottom and it's covered on the top. So that shouldn't be a problem. Also, the last trailer I got, I wanted to make it look a little nicer, and it was plywood inside, so I painted the plywood. Within a couple weeks, it looked awful. That's just kind of, you know. So the cool thing about this is all metal, and this can duplicate as a whiteboard. You could have meetings in here, drawing stuff. You can. I cleared it all off, but I was doing that in here. I love that. So this trailer is built by ATC. That's Aluminum Trailer Company out of Indiana. And we actually got to go tour their plant and see everything being built. It was really cool. One of the cool features about it is these roofs are all one-piece sheets, which I love, because if you've had older trailers before, or campers or RVs, all the roofs always leak. You need a one-piece, one metal sheet thing of roof. That's gonna last a long time. Also with this model, the Stowe 450, is they wanted to make it very modular, so you can customize it however you want to. This could be completely empty where there's nothing in it, or you can put all this cool stuff inside. You got this bin right here. This bin I put my straps in. You can see 3 little bolts. Loosen them up, pop it out. Takes you 2 seconds, and then you can, if you want this to be open, you can keep it open. Tire mount. It's annoying mounting tires on the outside of the trailer. Also, they get kind of destroyed out there. They get dry rotted and stuff like that. I like to have mine mounted inside. These cabinets, so they use this track system right here, so you can mount these cabinets kind of anywhere on the trailer, and most of the stuff can be moved. These cabinets, aluminum, super light, super handy. If you don't need them, you take them out if you need them. Cool. Also, we got this cool little desk, which comes in real handy, which could also be moved even to the outside of the trailer. This was designed to put your helmets on top of. So you put your helmet here, put your gloves in here, put your comm systems in here when you're going on a ride. Now this is specifically designed for tie-down straps, tank straps. For tie-down straps, so the buckle's not banging around and hitting against the wall, and you always have a good spot for them. I also like just throwing them in the bin because I'm lazy. If you're like me, let's say you're out dirt bike riding, you're out side by side, and you're doing something, or you have to wrench on your bike. You end up spending more time in the trailer than what you think you really should be spending into it. Well, they got a solution for it. So 1, fold those legs out and you have a bed. 2, flip this thing over and you have a really, really comfortable place to sit down. It beats sitting on a bucket. So I really like that feature. Me and my buddy, we were looking at some property, so the side-by-side was out. We needed a place to sit down to eat our food. What are we gonna do? We're gonna sit in the car like a bunch of teenagers? No. We're gonna kick back in the trailer, eating potatoes. Another problem you have with trailers is how do you mount stuff down? A lot of different track systems. We decided to go with aluminum air track. This is the same stuff that they use in the airplanes, and it's light, it's simple, and it gives you almost infinite levels of mounting spots. Just move that thing wherever you want to. Just track anything. I actually moved these cabinets right here. I moved these guys out of here, left the center one. I had my big touring Road King, my Knucklehead, my WLDR, and a Harley Sportster, all packed inside here with plenty of space. Here's something else. I'm feeling this right now. It's getting, and I know you've been there too. You're doing something in a trailer for whatever reason, and now it's getting kind of, there's no breeze coming through. You got that door open. Well, they solved it, and I love, it's probably one of the coolest features out of the whole trailer. Pop this open, pop this open. Now, you got a breeze going through. You have a built-in awning, so you can hang out there if you're working on the bike, but also it's so much more comfortable in here. Now, if you need more than that, well, they got this thing solved. They got a heater and air conditioner mounted right up on the ceiling, which is awesome. Now, you're wondering how you can power that. You can plug a generator. This is where you plug the Shoreline in. So you can run a generator off of it, or you can just plug it into at a racetrack or shoreline power, like a campsite or something like that. Now, this is not like, it's not a camper. Don't confuse it with a camper. But if you're having a rough night, if you're out on the road, or you're riding dirt bikes or something like that, and you need to sleep in it, it's a pretty nice place to sleep. So they built in a lot of things to make this thing expandable. We got power here. We got charging centers up here with USB, USB-C, and the normal 10 amp, 120 volt also sitting up here. So it's very customizable. We got a radio system. So you'll notice that there's speakers inside and on the outside of the trailer. Also, pop this guy up, power outlets, and USB ports. Also, down here is kind of the brain of it. It's where your Shoreline power is, and you have a big 100 amp hour battery. And that's what's running the lights that we're on. They're working on designing, I'm working with them, of designing a trailer so perfect for motorcyclists. And they're still building accessories for it. So right here, you have a super heavy duty clothes hanger. If you want to hang your race suits on. You got these things, same thing, hang something heavy on. This thing is made special for an extension cable, to wrap your extension cable around it, or an air hose. You got a cool little cup holder. This is built specifically just for a gas jug, and it fits perfectly in there. And if you guys thought that was cool, you're gonna like this. Right here is a light just for loading and unloading. See these things, they light up, shine down right there. I love that. I've used this a lot of times at night. It lights up the day. And I don't think I can go back to loading or unloading inside of a dark trailer anymore. But check this thing out. This is one of the coolest things about it. So first we got these lights out here that light up all around here. This one is these cool little lights back here. But then the coolest thing is, on a rainy day like this, or if you're looking to vend out of your trailer or camp or whatever you want to do, it's got a power awning. So now you can park your race bikes right here, park your Harley here, do whatever, hang out here. It's raining or it's just sunny, whatever. You have a nice place to sit and hang out. Also, if you get speakers out here, you're gonna play your music, Bluetooth it to the trailer. It's pretty cool. You also have a power outlet right here that you can plug into. Now, working with ATC on this trailer, they put a lot of cool stuff in here, almost everything I wanted. They were a little hesitant on I wanted a 50-inch TV somewhere in the ceiling, and then one on the wall, cappuccino machine, snow cone maker, cotton candy machine. They're still working on these additions, but I will get them first. I'm hoping I get them first. Also, I was like, let me put something in the floor. Put a cool put a cool secret compartment in the floor. This is where I keep the non-tank straps, so people don't know that I actually use non-tank straps for some things. The biggest thing that I'm excited about when it comes to this trailer is the quality that they put in of putting it together. I mean, look at those weld beads right there. It's just a quality looking unit, and I watched them put it together. Regular guys like you and me who take pride in what they do. And listen, I understand that this is not the cheapest trailer out there, but in my mind, how many trailers do I actually want to buy throughout the next, 10, 15, 20 years? I could buy 5 of them, or I could buy one that I really like and that lasts the same length as those other 5. Also, since it's aluminum, I think this thing only weighs in at just under 3,000 pounds with all the stuff that I have inside, which is pretty awesome. It makes it perfect for towing with my Sprinter van that only has a towing capacity of like 7,500 pounds. Now, I'm not gonna say that they thought of everything, but I feel like they're getting close, because a big question you have is, what if the trailer's just sitting, it's not plugged into shore power, how do you keep that battery going? Well, if you come up here, they have a solar panel. You can't really see it, but they've got a solar panel on top of the roof that keeps that battery charged. So you always have something. There's also a cool little step in here. There we go. So I spent a lot of time looking for the best, most perfect motorcycle trailer for my need that I can also use for other things. As of right now, this is it, and I'm pretty pumped about it. If you're looking for something like this, go check them out at ATC, probably ATC.com. I don't know, I'll put the link in the description. We'll see you guys later. And remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going.